Итак, здравствуйте, с вами капитан Моторян.
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we got.
Мы, соответственно, продолжаем проходить Mass Effect Andromeda. Он как-то сохраняется, блять, через пень-колоду. Да, видео для тех, кто все-таки достиг 16 лет, потому что я тут периодически матерюсь. Ну, в целом, короче, выполнить наши основные, даже второстепенные задания, да, где искать вот этих, ну, пидорасов, давайте попробуем назад съездить, короче, может там кого-то найдем.
Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us figure that out.
Вроде уже были какие-то головы, да?
Should be a memorial or monument when there's time. Hard lessons we can't forget.
Recovery's a long-term process.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Станция. Да. Все, блядь, нашлось быстрое перемещение. Я, блядь, как дурак езжу, блядь. Туда-сюда, нахуй. Короче, предыдущее видео записано в 4К. Получилось пиздец сколько весище. Ну, не знаю, сейчас посмотрим, как оно обработается. Что такое? Что такое? Сейчас завистяк был, нахуй. Так, у нас, да, у нас 4 очка. Давайте добьем винтовочки, потому что мы в основном им пользуемся. Молотовка вес, молотовка боезапас. Нам боезапас, конечно, нужен. Да. Ура. Это надо подождать еще, короче, потому что нам нужно дальше продвигаться. А где ты все-таки? Да, давай.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Мы ее просканировать сейчас сможем? Или что?
Before the meeting gets started, I have
Сначала
bunk
собираем
assignments for
информацию,
PB and
спальные
Drac.
места для PB и Драка.
Already put my rucksack
Я
in
уже
the
просто
kitchen.
выбрал
I'll hang out
покупки.
there if
Там
that's
записать, если
okay.
никто не против. Ну, любит
And I'm in
пожаловаться.
one of the escape pods. More my
А я
speed.
останусь в одной из спасательных капсул.
That's
Футбол не
fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me.
А, перевод такой мне что равно.
Let's talk
Ну,
about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
Конечно, нужно подготовиться.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots,
Это решение
just to be
принимает
clear.
первопроходец, просто напоминаю.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind
Давайте будем
and
вежливы
give
и
each other
оставим
the
друг
benefit of
другу
the
право
doubt.
сомневаться.
Finding a home for tens of
Ежегодно
thousands in
десятки
this
тысяч
hellscape
студентов
is
едут
stressful
так
enough
просто
without
тут
adding
разногласия.
dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
Если кругом
But
ничего
not
не ставится,
humility
то
or
не
self-awareness.
Ну да, только не скромность,
Okay,
сдержанность.
let's head back to the Nexus.
Да, пора
PB,
закончить
Drac,
Nexus.
see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Да, тоже как провел совещание, называется.
Bitcon channels already, Pathfinder.
Что тут произошло?
We call
Right
this the
on.
research
When
room.
you've got a minute,
you can
stop
run
by the
research
med bay.
projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Nice place you found.
Хорошее место
Clean
можно
air,
найти.
plants,
Чистый воздух,
helps me
очень
think.
легко думается.
Something on your mind?
Волнуешься?
Maybe.
Эй, ты чё? Спокойнее.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good.
Говорю же, все в порядке. А, у неё
I don't normally lose it like that.
обычно со мной
A
такое не
huntress
случается.
should have better control.
Охотница должна лучше себя контролировать.
Huntress?
Она охотница.
Another term for an Asari commando.
Называют
I
десантной
was
задачей.
one before the
Такое
initiative.
инициатива.
Some things stick though,
Такое остается
like
надолго.
losing the old man.
Ты служил
How
в
does a
десанте
human
Азари?
soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an
Покажешь, что
APC
можешь
apart,
более-менее
and
изолировать
people
часть
get
девушки,
nervous.
и многие начинают
Funny that.
нервничать.
The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my
Одно из
powers
немногих
were
мест,
welcomed.
где мои умения были
Your father
рады,
made another one.
удалось создать твоему отцу.
You were his second in command.
Ты была его
Were you
заместителем,
friends,
вы
too?
дружны?
He was more a mentor than a friend.
Был наставником,
Prickly old
чем
bastard.
другом.
But I
Старый
respected that.
негодяй. Я его
People
уважала.
treat geniuses like they're made of
Относится
cut
к людям так,
glass.
словно те
I
сделаны
didn't
из
care how
толстого
smart he
стекла.
was.
Мне было всё равно,
I
насколько
think he
он
liked
был
someone not
нравится,
caring.
кому-то плевать.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you, an untrained Pathfinder, and all this mess to fix? What the hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
Even if we get there, there's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Мы не можем ставить, мы нашли какой-то вроде кусок растения. Он потом появится. Так, в лаборатории у нас нету никого. Мы никого не нашли еще, что ли? Все понятно. Никого не работает.
Please speak with Tyr Encounters for authorization to participate.
Так, точно. Экипажем вниз. Со всеми поболтаю.
If you're looking for me, I'm in the escape pod room.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out? Hey, this is the most important part of the ship. Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command. Just want to see how things are going with the ship. I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative. I doubt you were the only one. Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
We're exploring this cluster, eventually the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Короче, нам все понятно. Вашим вниз.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
I think... No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew. Even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Продолжим потом. Ну-ка, не хочется мне пиздеть. Что у нас?
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
6% выигрыша, да?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. The crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on a patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I put it behind me after Dad's work went sour. It was a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I'm looking for moments like this with people like you.
Sorry, guys aren't my thing. But good to know I'm universal. Still an answer though. Something far from home. I get it.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Сейчас нужно со всеми попиздеть. В центре такой. Это чешется. Капитана мы еще завалимся. Ты что меня не пускаешь? Прошу всех прощения, забыл, что мы делаем это по очереди, половина коков еще не распакована. Я прикрою крыло, в камбузе есть суп, готовый коктейль. Кофейная кружка. Вчера убил лабораторию, нашли кружку, симпатичная кружка с магнитным дном. Это моя, я ее оставил на секунду, чтобы руки освободить. В следующий раз сперва опорожни ее. Так, ладно, команда у нас вроде бодрячком.
Quit worrying, Rushan. It'll be fine.
Right.
Хранилище. От брони еще пахнет хранилищем реликтов. Странные дела творятся. У меня в наставлениях для охотниц говорилось, что острая грань между известным и неизвестным показывает, что можно отсечь. Теперь думаю, что хранилище напомнило мне старые храмы на Тессии. Меня, короче. Спасибо, разговор. Теперь все воспринимается проще, хотя... Вспомни, что надо собой заниматься. Работа — важное дело. Но свои переживания чуть не менее важны. Короче, блин, все. Что за просьба о помощи? Здравствуйте, Райдер. Простите за вторжение. У меня есть проблема, которую, как я думаю, вы легко решите вместе с Сэм. Она может помочь моему исследованию скверно. Мы можем открыть личную лабораторию Нексуса. Привет вам, Сэм. Окей.
Hello, Scott. Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Да, ну-ка нахуй. Дорожка такая беговая, что ли? Так.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
С кем ты разговаривал?
Kesh, Nexus superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Потому что она моя внучка.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Без сложностей договорились.
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. You can't make sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
Это все, что у тебя есть?
You travel lean when
Да, когда
supplies
сам
are
по себе
tight and
ресурсы
you're on
покупать,
your
приходится
own.
путешествовать налегке.
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of
Были еще
options.
варианты.
After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny. We have a much better shot at something good out here.
Can't argue with that.
С этим не поспоришь. Так, это у нас любитель кухни. Медотек.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away?
Цвет кожи.
Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tabero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
Being nervous means you understand what's at stake.
That's the problem. I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy. A live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Anatomist? Physician? That's quite the resume.
I'm also a licensed psychologist. 275 years has given me plenty of time to branch out. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Ей нужен, короче, труп. Больше ее интересует труп. С кем лучше фокуситься будем? Да, еще эту дурынду мы, короче, не нашли. Я, ну, блядь, придется. Так, там был пыль. И пошли туда.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Станция снаряжения. У нас есть мод. Цел. Усиливая систему жизнеобеспечения позволяет пользоваться дольше выживать в опасных условиях за пределами кочевника. В их условиях никак себя не проявляет. Но вроде пока не тухнем, блядь.
You're setting up in here,
Здорово.
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field, while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown, for the never been done.
That's just the one thing you want me to know about you.
Let's start with that, then. Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Tell you what. I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Это такая хуйня, чтобы палить, да? Капсулу. Ну чё? Hello.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The Unknown Frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Я прикладываю свой труд о Кроганах, о котором говорил. Там всего 500 страниц, больше было нельзя. Если вдруг будет интересно, для медицинского журнала «Отслоение» я написал более полную версию. Там будет 1400 страниц, там больше подробностей, есть схема спаривания. Забанулась, что ли? Какая нам нахуй разница, что там с Кроганами, блять, как они трахаются.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
There's nothing about the universe that suggests a divine intelligence. And most of what we've seen in Helios is artificial, as you said yourself.
Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever made the Remnant was too. Why should that be proof against a god? Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
If everything was set in place by some mysterious creator, why even be a scientist?
If I have reverence for a creator, how could I not want to study their creation? My faith does not hinder my work as a scientist. It encourages it. My senses tell me what the world is, science shows me how it came to be, and religion tells me why.
I apologize if I offended you. I can be insensitive.
You're fine. Being challenged forces me to dig deep in my beliefs. It's healthy. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later. Anomaly detected.
Обнаружена аномалия. Как сканер работает?
Anomaly detected.
Как этот сканер работает?
Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly on sensors.
Раньше, когда кораблик летал, да, было как-то интересно. Видел сад.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Спутник. Что нам дают? Научный спутник наблюдения отправлен первым исследователем Эоса. Потенциально будет прекращено после неудачной попытки колонизации. Спутник собрал ценные данные.
I'm picking up something. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Крупные залежи полезных ископаемых бериллия.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Второй какой-то нашелся. Систему исследуем на 100%. Эос. Возвращаемся на Нексус.
unfamiliar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
А, тут тоже еще, короче, не след.
Anomaly on sensors.
Ну, давайте все это исследуем быстро. Нельзя как-то быстрее это делать.
I'm picking up something.
Обнаружена аномалия.
Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Останки корабля. Место крушения. Что это за корабль?
Anomaly on sensors.
Тоже что ли грибы здесь?
Anomaly on sensors.
Это такая маленькая. Издалека такая симпатичная была.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Anomaly found.
Вулкан. Все что? Вулкан. Что дальше?
I'm picking up something.
Махуй. Махуять, блядь. А маленькая, большая вот эта. Нихуя.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Ресурсы. Все это есть более меньше. Маленькие какие-то звездочки. Двадцать нулевой. Полетели туда. Сука, с этой ничего не сделали, даже не разведали. Где? Да, давай. Приземляй. И корабель нас, надеюсь, сейчас не отнимут.
Pathfinder, is it true? You said like Eos.
We thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
What? That's ridiculous. Why would you say that?
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Спасибо, Райдер.
There's a difference between being honest and being an ass.
Ну и все, короче. Давайте сохраняться, короче, да, удалить сохранение, конечно. Всем спасибо, подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Мы продолжим очень скоро.